Hey guys, BaoZakeruga here. Hope you had a great Labor Day. Welcome to Hoenn Week. Today I'll be counting down my top 10 Pokemon of the 3rd generation. So, here we go. Number 10, Vigoroth. I've always found the slack off line amusing and strange at the same time. A lazy sloth turning into an energetic sloth and then back into a lazy sloth again. I don't care for the slack off or slacking at all, but for some reason I've always had a thing for Vigoroth. As a kid, I always thought of it as a crazed monkey instead of a sloth, and of course monkeys are awesome. Even though Vigoroth isn't technically a monkey, so that's ultimately irrelevant, but whatever. Point is, Vigoroth is awesome. In fact, I never evolved mine during story playthroughs. Number 9, Corphish. I have a weird thing for every single crustacean Pokemon. Of the two in this generation, Corphish is my fave. It's cute, but as shown in the anime, can lay the smackdown when necessary. And just like Vigoroth, I don't like evolving my Corphish, mainly because Crawdon is slightly ugly. I still like it overall though, so it's all good. Number 8, Reggie Ice. Here we go again with the elemental creatures. A golem made out of ice, can't go wrong with that. In truth, I like all the Reggies, but Reggie Ice wins out over the other two slightly because of its beautiful color, and I love its cry. That's pretty much it. Number 7, Latios. Latios always looked like a calm, collected, living fighter jet to me, and of course that's pretty awesome. Plus, the dragon and psychic type was an amazing combination back in the day. Heck, even today it's pretty cool, and something that Latios and Latias are unique for. Despite this, Latios probably wouldn't have made this list if it hadn't become one of my best and most reliable Pokemon in battle over the years. I won plenty of battle because of my Latios. My shiny Latios is named Longitude. Number 6, Absoul. Absoul looks pretty dang cool. I don't think any Pokemon fan will deny that. But the reason I really like Absoul is because of its lore. For those that don't know, Absoul will appear in front of humans when a catastrophe is imminent. Because of this, humans view Absoul as a bad omen and a sign of disaster. But in truth, it only appears before humans to warn them, as a sign of goodwill. So, Absoul is really just a misunderstood creature with good intentions. Its Mega Evolution even bases its design off of this, making Absoul a guardian angel of sorts. I wish Gamefreak would go the extra mile with more Pokemon like this. My shiny Absoul is named Sakura. Number 5, Nin Jax. Nin Jax is a ninja insect. That's reason enough for me to like it. But the real love I have for it has come from battling experiences with mine. See, back when 4th gen came around, we were able to battle with people from around the world for the first time. I tried building teams with competitive movesets and all that jazz for the first time ever. And one of the first Pokemon I trained was a shiny baton passed Nin Jax. Nothing special by competitive standards, but I was proud of it since it was something I took the time to raise, and I won countless battles because of it. I still have that Nin Jax today in my Y version and use it from time to time. The name of that shiny Nin Jax is Uzumaki. Number 4, Duskull. Not too many Pokemon cross the perfect balance between creepy and cute, but Gamefreak nailed it with Duskull. Duskull was actually one of the first 3rd gen Pokemon I saw now that I think about it, and I was dead set on using one. Unfortunately, I wasn't too keen on defensive Pokemon back in the day, so that plan kinda fell to the wayside. But it doesn't change the fact I've always liked the little one-eyed ghost. Number 3, Sharpedo. Now we get to the Pokemon I really like, starting off with Sharpedo. Sharpedo is known as the gangster of the sea. It's not too surprising. Have you ever seen a happy and friendly looking Sharpedo? Didn't think so. Like the two Pokemon after Sharpedo on this list, Sharpedo is both great in design and battle. It's a torpedo-shaped shark with gnarly teeth that can bite through steel and regenerate immediately, and it has a bad attitude. On the battle side of things, the only thing really holding Sharpedo back are its defense stats, which is why Gamefreak was so kind enough to give it speed boost as a sort of compensation. I have one Sharpedo named Neo Jaws and another one named Game Shark. Number 2, Kyogre. To be frank, on some days Kyogre has my favorite design out of any Pokemon ever. It's a giant blue sea basin with glowing red markings. And don't get me started on its primal form. I had a nerdgasm of epic proportions when I first saw it. Kyogre was the reason I picked Sapphire version as a kid, and it's the reason I'm picking Alpha Sapphire version before Omega Ruby now. I like Groudon, but I pick Kyogre every single day of the week, every single time. My Kyogre is named Leviathan. Number 1. Metagross. You have no idea how much I love Metagross. Its design, awesome. Its name, awesome. Its Pokédex entries, awesome. And it even has possibly the coolest looking shiny form of all Pokemon. Oh, and I suppose it's a monster in battle too. Honestly, sometimes Metagross ties to my favorite Pokemon of all time. Like right now, for instance. Seeing Mega Metagross just makes me love the blue metallic carnivore even more. And of course, I'm going to be using a shiny Beldum in my playthrough of Alpha Sapphire. My first Metagross is named Einstein, my second Metagross is named Azure Edge, and my third Metagross is named Magneto. Yes, I have 3 Metagross that I all use in battle. And I haven't thought of a name for my soon-to-be Mega Metagross yet. So there you have it, my favorites from Generation 3. I'd love to hear what your favorites are in the comments. And be sure to stay around for Thursday where I'm counting down top 5 Pokemon from this generation that I want to see Mega evolve. Right in time for Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.